Yo guys, what's up? I just want to say thank you for the 11 views. Now I know that's not much, but to me, it's been like a lifelong goal of mine to well, maybe not lifelong, but I would say it's just something I wanted to do ever since I was a kid, to start a YouTube channel. Now I know I'm not all that popular. Now I would say I'm popular like in school and everything, but definitely not online. But it's just a big thing for me to get 11 views and a comment from Sleepy Kitty. Thank you so much. It reminds me of that one movie. Your username reminds me of that one username. Not username. Oh my gosh. The movie. It's like Dumb Money. The movie Dumb Money. Such a good movie, by the way. The guy who got like $47 million and never bought or sold. He had like something with Kitty in it, and that's just what it reminded me of. Random thought. So your comment said when people ask you like who you have a crush on, usually means that they like you. The funny thing is that in Thailand that's actually different. Like random people will ask you. I've been asked by multiple people. I don't know them. They know me. But I've just been asked by so many people, and when I got asked that, it was actually in front of the whole class. I was presenting myself, and I was sitting in my desk, and they asked me to present myself and then read a question on the board. And obviously I had to present myself, so I did. And after that, they had me read a question. And the funny thing is that later on, they asked me a question, and it was a teacher that asked me that. When they did ask me that, it was I don't really have a crush on anyone. Not any Thai people, because I love Thai people, but they're just not my type. You know what I mean? I know that's a bit personal. I'm sorry. Anyways, so this is another yap sesh. I don't know if anyone watches it through. I know my last video was 30 minutes long and 8 seconds, I believe. I don't know. But I wanted to try something new so you could flip your phone. So instead of like this, it's like that. And so that people don't just have to look at it like it's a reel or something like that. So I just wanted to try something up. I just put it at a against the wall, just a setup, so that I don't have to worry about a whole expensive tripod or something like that. But I wanted to try something new today. I know last video was just me yapping. I didn't really ask questions, so I want to start asking questions in my videos at the end of the video though. But I'm gonna start saying thoughts. So today I'm gonna talk about my day at school. I went to school and started off by talking to a friend, obviously. But this friend's in America, and we have beef with each other because her friends didn't know a full situation, so they started an argument with me and my friend here that speaks English. And they were saying a bunch of stuff, and it was just hilarious because we were low-key just bullying them and they were bullying us. It was really funny. So that kind of gave a barrier of I don't like you right now, you need to step back. And I still, the thing with me is if someone wants me to give them space, I will give them space, but I will still try to talk to them. You know what I mean? So like I'll give them space for like a day or maybe a week. But after that, I'll still check in. If they don't want to talk, they don't talk. You know what I mean? So today she was like still mad at me in the morning. As you can see, it's dark out, and I have rice right there actually from a long time ago. I still need to water that actually. But she still had beef with me this morning, so I called her at like 12 a.m. her time. Didn't answer, obviously, but it was just a joke. So we're on good terms, I hope, today, right now. And if we are, that's good. I'm glad. And when I came home, I was talking to my friend here, and he was like, Wilfred, I want to go to 7-Eleven. So I had my driver and me drop him at 7-Eleven, and I also went because I wanted to get myself a Coke. So the funny thing is that when I went to that 7-Eleven, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, I was asked, do you have a girlfriend, right? But I didn't know that because they spoke Thai, and me not knowing Thai all that well, I mean, a little bit, you know what I mean? Like enough to get by. I still need like, I forgot the word. It's horrible. I forgot the word. Translation. I still need translation on some things, but that's okay. I'm getting by in school. I'm actually passing, even though I don't do anything. It's very boring in school, but it's been getting well. I have a friend group now, and they're like really welcoming, and they still somewhat speak English. Like not all of them know English that well, so they try, and I help them out. It's just really fun. So I feel as if that's a good learning experience to learn Thai, because I'm comfortable and I don't have to worry about messing up, because I know that if I mess up, they'll joke around. And it's not like a joke around like a, oh, you can't speak Thai, ha ha ha, you know what I mean? It's like a, oh, it's okay, you know what I mean? It's like a, it's just like how teenagers joke around, you know? But other than that, I've just been getting close with my class. The whole class knows me. I've made myself, known. Not by doing anything specific. It's just by being there. My presence, like, everyone knows me. Specific girls, like, come up to me and, like, joke around with me, but I don't know anything of it. I'm scared of women. I'm really not. I just think I am, because there's this one girl that invited me to her dorm at like 8 o'clock till never. Like, I don't know. She never told me, 8 till 1 or 8 to 10. I don't know. But she just was like, do you have a curfew? I was like, no. And she was Thai, so she couldn't really understand English that well. So she was asking me questions among, you know what I mean? So that actually never happened, because every time like I speak to her, I get uncomfortable and it just turns awkward. You know what I mean? I'm not uncomfortable because of anything specific, but it's just because like, I don't know. Maybe it's because she's pretty. I don't really know. Oh my gosh, my allergies. Sorry for looking like Rudolph. But I don't really know, man. It's like I just get uncomfortable around her, and like it just turns awkward. But we have a good relationship. If you guys don't know what BOP means, BOP, according to everyone, maybe not everyone, but majority, BOP means like a person who goes after the popular kids to get attention. So I've been told that girl is a bop. Now, no disrespect, right? I don't want to have the canon event, right? I've had too many of those in the past, and I don't want to have another one, especially with a very pretty girl in a different country. You know, like if it's a canon event in America, okay, that's okay. You can communicate easily and you can just move on from it. But if you're in a different country and you're abroad, I don't think it's a good idea to get a canon event so that people know you for that one thing because of how big it was. You know what I mean? So, if anyone, to my 11 viewers, thank you so much, by the way. I really appreciate y'all. And I hope you guys have a blessed day or night. I don't know. Or just life in general. This is not ending right now, by the way. I just wanted to make that clear. You know what I mean? So it's like, if I could give you guys advice for going abroad, especially for school, don't do anything stupid, right? If you do stupid stuff, you're gonna be known as that child, right? Or adult. I don't know. But I have no experience of doing stupid stuff. It's just like nothing in school. It's just stuff like outside of school with other abroaders. You know what I mean? Lore drop. I got broken up with before I came here. It's like 4 months ago. I don't know. It's just been, time has been flying, bro. Time doesn't wait for no one. That's a very good one, by the way. I like that one. But I was like, something in my mind told me to get over a girl, you need to get with other girls so that you can forget about her easily. I still think about her to this day. And I would say she haunts me. I say that because she was a nice lady, but she had her flaws. I had my flaws. We couldn't work out nor communicate, which then led us to breaking up. But also because I'm abroad and she gets jealous easily and was just, I don't want to be rude, but I'm gonna be blunt. Oh god, now I forgot. Oh my gosh. I forgot the word, but it starts with an F. Anyways, I'll get back to it. I can't remember what the word is. Oh god, that's not good. But basically, she would like get jealous very easily, and like she had her friends lead her in the relationship. Like, she wouldn't go off of what she wants to do. She always went to her best friend and was like telling her problems and then like things on how to do stuff. If you don't understand, if you know, you know. But that eventually led us, going downhill. Whee! But she was toxic, so it did not start with an F. I'm sorry, y'all, but she was toxic. And that ending, like, it made me sad to a point where like I had to do something. Now I need to do stuff, a lot of stuff actually, self-improvement mainly. But also I need to be aware, I just need to do a lot of shit, right? I'm sorry for swearing, but I just need to do a lot, and I'm 16, right? And I have all the time in the world, but why do we take stuff for granted, right? Why do we take tomorrow for granted? Like, honestly, I feel as if taking stuff for granted is not good. Now, I take stuff for granted. That's not good. I need to start appreciating more, and but that's for me to work on. I don't know if y'all, my 11 viewers so far, thank you so much, by the way. I'm just gonna keep on saying thank you because I really appreciate the views, right? Now, I'm not here for clout. I'm just here to let stuff off my mind and debrief on stuff. I don't know if that's the right word. I'm just trying to use words. But it's just like, I'm not here for views or likes or anything. I'm just here to tell my story. I want to tell you guys how I am, who I am, what I'm doing, and how I'm doing, Now, I know that's like lame. Maybe if you guys think that's lame, it's lame, okay? Sure, it's lame. But it's not up to other people of what they think, it's about what you think. Now, if you want to do something, you do it. Don't let other people say otherwise. Because if you talk to the wrong people, you will get the wrong information, right? If you tell someone, I want to do this in like a week, right? They're going to be like either A, saying, okay, I don't really care. B, oh, this could do that, or, they could be naming the flaws. Or B, they like, okay, let me join you. I want to do that too. They could be not caring. They could be naming all the bad things to let you down and change your mind. Or they could be in with you, right? And be there for you and help you and support you during that time, right? It's really about the people you meet and what your relationship is like with them. So like, if you're like best friends, they're most likely gonna want to do it with you, or they might just bully you, right? Like, let's say you want to read a book next week. They may not like reading, but they're most likely gonna support you because you're their best friend and they're your best friend. But they're not gonna say that. They're probably, nowadays, people bully each other for fun. As of like making fun of like, oh, imagine wanting to read next week, like you can just do that now or something like that. Or, oh, reading takes time and it's boring or something like that. They're not gonna mean any of it, but they're gonna say it. Or they could just be straight up with you and be like, I don't think you should read. Reading takes time, Yeah, you can learn from it, but nowadays learning is boring. But that's only because some teachers make it boring, right? Or they could be like, hey, here's some really cool books I recommend that I think you should try out. And they would support you on that reading, right? And I feel if you have the right people around you, you will change into them. Not actually being like same attributes and everything, but you'll get like a new identity and you'll be a better version of yourself. But if you it's really all about the environment you're in. But yeah, I mean, like, dude, honestly, I've been in bad and good environments, and even great ones, and they've made me who I am today. I don't know what I just saw, but it was like a notification or something. But like, some people ask me if I could go back, would I change anything? I say no, right? Because if I didn't make the mistakes that I did, I wouldn't be here right now. And if I didn't do the things that I did, I wouldn't be here right now. So basically, I wouldn't be who I am without those mistakes. And I've learned from those mistakes. And I don't know if it's stoicism or not, but whenever a mistake happens in my life, I take from it and learn from it. Yeah, I will have that moment of like, oh, why did it have to happen to me? This is the worst. It's always me. Why is it me? You know what I mean? I think some of you guys can relate to that. But after all that, nonsense, I'm like, I'm grateful for it. Now, I know that's a bit weird, being grateful for something that happened, but I am. And, I'm glad I'm like that. I'm happy because I am me. Everyone calls me weird, so what? I like being weird. Being weird is cool. Now, being normal, people say that you should fit in and you should do this and that. Don't listen to them. Do what you want to do and don't let anyone say otherwise. Now, I know I already went over that, but it's really important. Now, I have that problem, people talk down on me and it gets to me sometimes. But you can't let it get to you. Now, it's easier said than done, but try. Take it with a pinch of salt, right? My mother said that to me for about 6 years straight. And it works, and I'm really appreciative of that because it helped me through so many difficult times. And knowing that one line, I want to pass it on to new people, to people I don't know, to the world. I want to share my story, and I say take it with a pinch of salt because if you don't, you got to be strong, independent, and find people who are worthy of your time. Right? Now, I know that everyone has their different experiences, and not everyone can find people who are worthy of their time and change their life. But I believe that you can do that. Because you can do anything, right? It's if you're in America, it's a free country. Now I know not all countries are free, but if you do what you want to do, whatever comes to mind right now, do it, right? And that can be anything. I want to go cook. Do it. If you don't know how to, do anything in that pathway, right? So if you don't know how to cook, learn to cook. Get cooking books. Research cooking. Find out the backstory about cooking. Then you'll have a new skill. Do new skills, My skills aren't big, but I'm working towards it, I'm finding out who I am by doing things I wouldn't necessarily be comfortable doing in the first place, right? I've always been camera shy, always, but now since I'm doing it, I feel, comfortable because I've heard people talk about camera stuff, right? And they would be like, don't look at the camera as if it's another person. Or don't look at the camera as if it's a camera, but look at it as if you're talking to yourself, right? That's the easiest thing, right? Now I personally just look at it as if I'm talking to myself. This is how I talk to myself. Now, I don't be like, y'all stupid or something like that. Something random. You're not stupid. Okay, you're wonderful, you're great, you're everything, right? Anything. But like that's just an example. I don't mean that personally to anyone, right? But like I don't be like, oh, y'all are stupid, Wilfred. You know, if I'm being stupid, I'm like, okay, that was stupid. Let's either do it again or don't do it again. You know? Now, if it's something silly like, I can't even think of anything, but just something silly, do it again. Why not? You know, for the fun of it. But if it's something stupid like throwing rocks at a building, an abandoned building, like that's government property. That's just stupid, right? Now, not throwing them at the wall, but like windows. You know what I mean? And that's stupid. Why would you throw rocks at windows of an abandoned building? That's government property. That's vandalization, right? But like if it's something stupid like knocking, you know, someone's hat off their head, do it again. You know, it's a you know, if you think about it, right? People say that you have free will. And you do. But most people don't realize that until they reach a certain age. I don't know that age, but you know. And once you realize that you have free will, you can do anything as long as it's not like stupid, like throwing, you know. I mean, obviously you can throw rocks at, you know, windows, but I don't recommend it. I personally would do it, but that's just me. If I get in trouble, I get in trouble. It's on me, you know. But if everyone has free will, right? So if you have free will, you can do whatever you want. Don't rob banks. Don't do anything stupid like that. Don't do anything that will actually really get you in trouble, like killing a doctor. You'd be in jail, right? But do stupid stuff. You know, like, I don't know. Be adventurous. You know, don't throw your life away just because some kid on the internet told you to do stupid stuff. Now, I'm not saying stupid stuff as if like robbing banks, but like just being stupid, right? Live your life. Whether that's reading a book, cooking, taking a hike, or even just connecting with people. But my main thing that I want you guys to do, right? You don't have to do it because I'm 16. You know, I'm just saying my words. You can take it or leave it, but get off the phone, right? Now, me personally, I can't be talking. I'm always on my phone. But that's only because, okay, that's excuses. I'm not going to say any excuses. But the reason why I'm always on my phone is because, yeah, there's stuff to do, but nowadays, everyone's glued to their phone. You know, it's a part of teenage years, that there's a stage in their teenage years where they're stuck to their phone. And I want to get out of it. I really do. And I will try. In fact, I am trying. Not right now, obviously, but, you know, tomorrow. right? But get off your phone, guys. Go out there. Eat anything. Whatever your heart desires, do it. Because only until then you will realize that what your heart desires is what you truly need. Right? If you got that urge to get out there and take a walk or take that run or climb that mountain or go say hi to that girl or boy, do it. You know? You only live once, and regret is a regret. It's horrible. I don't want to regret anything, and neither should you. So do it. You know? I'm being serious, guys. I want you to get out there and be free. Don't live that 9 to 5. Unless you are stuck in that life, then do as much as you can in that jail cell, because you'll need it. Now, I know people have problems, and people are disabled. Not everyone, but some people are disabled, and some people can't do what they want to do because of stuff that is holding them back. Now, whatever that is, whether it's people or just silly stuff, still do it. Don't let anyone stop you. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Most of all, whenever you get into a situation, be stoic, right? Learn from that and grow. Goodbye, guys. I had a good talk. Thank you to everyone who's seen my video. I know it's been, well, that was 2 days ago, so I'm gonna try to post more, but goodbye.